First, your investigator Karen Morfitt uncovering your rights as a driver if you hit a nasty pothole and your car is damaged.
It's inevitable. No matter how often you try to swerve or slow down, Colorado roads are riddled with these roadway hazards, and they can cause serious damage to your vehicle. If you hit one of these major craters on Colorado Highway, the state could be on the hook for the bill to repair your vehicle. But it's not that easy. As we move into pothole season, your investigator Karen Morfitt is steering us in the right direction. Karen, you found out the payout is low, but it is still worth making a claim?
Yeah, Michael, that's the good news, right? Is sometimes it does happen. Even though the state does have a governmental immunity act, there are certain cases where you can get some help. And one man that we spoke with says it all comes down to helping each other.
I-70 east of Denver is a road well traveled. And one Roger Bland, who lives in Byers, took this summer to get to an appointment in the city.
I was on my way there, and there was an alert from my phone that said there was a car pulled over to the side.
He moved over a lane, and dash cam shows when he did hit a giant pothole in the middle of the interstate.
I actually blew out 2 of my tires when I was traveling on the interstate, and it was pretty scary, but it actually happened so quickly that all I could really do was just hold my wheel and continue moving the direction I was moving and not swerve off.
He snapped photos of the damage to his tires, his car, and the multiple other vehicles also on the side of the road.
It looked like it came from a repair that had already done because there's a lot of spots there.
It caused thousands of dollars in damage that Bland thought, with the evidence he had, the state would be responsible for. He was wrong.
As long as someone didn't report it before it happened to you, it's your problem.
The Governmental Immunity Act outlines what the state could be liable for. It does include a dangerous condition of a public highway, road, or street. But Doug Platt, spokesperson for the Office of Risk Management, the agency responsible for reviewing all claims against the state, says there's more to it.
The state has to be negligent in responding.
Last year, 999 claims were made related to damage caused by the roadway. 9 of those were paid. So far this year, 500 claims have been made and only 2 have been paid. Platt says in both of those cases this year, the investigation found CDOT received notice of the pothole, but took more than 30 days to repair, which they determined was not reasonable.
Reasonableness is subjective. What's reasonable on a summer day in Denver is different than during a snowstorm over Berthoud Pass in the winter.
In Bland's case, the investigation found no reports had been made prior to his accident, meaning he will foot the bill entirely. And he says that pothole 4 months later looks like this. Still, he says there's a lesson in his experience.
If you don't report it, then the next person that is affected by that, then, yeah, it may not help you specifically, but it does help people around you. And I think, that's the biggest thing is we have to help each other because the state isn't going to necessarily help us with these things.
Now, so he's saying if you see a pothole, make sure you report it, even if it doesn't cause damage to your car. CDOT does have a hotline to report potholes on different state highways, and it's all done by region. We have all of those phone numbers on our website, as well as a link to make a claim with the state, which does have to be done either by mail or you have to deliver that form in person to their office here in Denver. So it's not an easy process, but again, it could result in getting some help. All of that information is online at cbscolorado.com. For now, we're live in Denver. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
Yeah, good message for all drivers. Karen, thank you.